Greetings, my Grimlings, and welcome back to the channel. So what are we going to be talking about today? Well, there's been a little bit of controversy taking place on YouTube between the Act Man and AndyPants Gaming. I'm going to preface this by saying that to begin with, I did watch a lot of AndyPants' videos, and in the past have watched a lot of the Act Man's videos as well. I do find them both to be entertaining. But after watching the debate between the two of them, it would appear that AndyPants wasn't everything he was making himself out to be, and the Act Man has kind of exposed him for being a bit of a fraud. For you see, dear listener, during the debate between the Act Man and AndyPants, the Act Man exposed that AndyPants in the past had an Xbox channel where, let's say, he very much shilled for the Xbox brand. And given that his current course on his channel at the moment is being very anti-LGBTQ, etc., etc., the Act Man found this interesting excerpt from one of his videos.
We have a funny quote from you. Let's see if I can. I found your old video on political bias in game journalism. And again, it's like, this is a good take. But see, like, the audience you've cultivated is not going to like something that you say here.
Oh, great. I can't wait.
Yeah, these are your words. The more gay, lesbian, trans, and female characters we have in games, the better. The more diverse perspectives we have in games, the better they will always be. This isn't really lining up with the direction your channel is going in, does it?
Yeah. What I will say is that about a year ago, I was backing Xbox, and I think it's pretty commonly known that I used to have an Xbox channel. And then I think in those moments of me backing Xbox, I would say stupid stuff at some points. And, you know, if anybody wants to find that or Google that or whatever, I don't really
is that one of those stupid things you don't think?
Yeah. Well,
so you completely 180 that?
So yes, it was stupid. And so so what I think you need to understand is that I formerly had an Xbox channel. And when you're going down that logic of like, oh, I have to support everything Xbox does, you start to say stupid stuff and you grow and you become a better person and you move on from that. And so, are
you becoming a better person though?
I am.
You think so?
I am. Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and call me homophobic now or later?
You said that twice. Like, is that your?
No, go ahead. Well, yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Is this your fetish? Are you into that? You into the humiliation kink?
I'm.
So it kind of feels for the whole of that debate that him and the Act Man had, he'd been trying to get a gotcha moment against the Act Man, accusing him of fence sitting, being paid by Activision to review Call of Duty positively, and as you saw in that clip, asking him whether he was going to call him homophobic at any point. But as you can also see, the Act Man caught him. In his previous videos, he spoke about the very antithesis of the thing that his channel is currently geared towards, which is he was in support of diverse, in inverted commas, diverse views, perspectives and characters. And if you watch any of his later videos, as I'll show you on screen here, you can see that he has, as the Act Man said, hard pivoted towards this anti-woke, anti-LGBTQ narrative. Now, as you guys know, I'm not in support of those things either. I think the DEI slop needs to go. We need to go back to having strong protagonists. And I don't just mean strong male protagonists. There could be strong female ones as well. Lara Croft, for example. I've played all the Tomb Raider games. The majority of them were good. So yeah, I don't feel it only has to be males, but they need to be well thought out and well fleshed out characters, not just diversity quota filling. And unlike AndyPants, although my YouTube video is new and you can't find any videos of me saying anything before, you can also go to my Twitter. I'm pretty sure all of you know about it. You will never ever find anything on there of me being in support of adding more diversity to anything. You know, if it's organic diversity, then that's fine. You know, if it fits into the setting and it feels natural, then fine. You know, I'm not against having gay characters in games or anything like that, as long as they fit in the setting and it doesn't feel forced. Whereas a lot of the time nowadays, what we're being shown on our games and shown on screen and TV and movies, it all feels very, very forced, as if there's some sort of agenda behind it. And speaking of such things, let's move on to the next thing I'd like to discuss in this video. And this delightful little video I came across on X.
He, him, she, her, and they, them, and then your gender is man, woman, non-binary. Love that. Love the inclusivity. Top surgery scars are also included in this for all of our trans and non-binary rooks out there. I absolutely was blown away by this. It's beautiful to see the inclusion in the game and to see yourself represented.
Yes, mind-blowing stuff. And as friend of the channel Lord Metalman points out here, this literally is the most important thing to them, having these things in the game, things that will have no effect on the gameplay at all. It's just another opportunity for them to virtue signal. The game itself isn't important, the features in game aren't important, the gameplay loop isn't important. The only thing that is important to them is the ability to virtue signal. And then when the game inevitably fails, as it did with Concord, right-wing chuds will be blamed for its failure, not the fact that their side didn't turn up to support the product. I mean, look at that, 3 current players. If there's any more proof that people that play video games don't want woke slop, it's that. I myself have been playing video games since the mid to late 80s, probably around 87 to 88 maybe. Started out on the Amiga 500. I've had many consoles over my life, from Sega, Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox. I've had nearly every single, well no, I did have every single Xbox that came out. The only PlayStation I didn't have was the PlayStation 1. You know, so I am an avid gamer. I do know what I'm talking about. I've been doing it for a very, very long time. And the way the current gaming space is, it's not looking good for a lot of these companies unless they course correct very, very quickly. I've likened the current problems the game industry is facing to the great game crash in the 80s, where you had companies just mass producing absolute trash that nobody wanted to play. And quite similarly with the games industry as it is now, a lot of these big companies are, you know, chasing that live service goldmine. And I think a lot of people are actually sick and tired of live service games at this point, unless it's a good one. I mean, Destiny was fumbled by Bungie. I mean, they had a good thing going there. Me and my brother-in-law used to spend a lot of time playing that. But yeah, as the time went on, just lost interest in it. Well, I did. He still plays it to a certain extent. I'm not sure whether he's given up on it now, but he did play it up until quite recently. And you know, you had Helldivers 2 came out, brilliant game on release. They were doing all the right things, and they fumbled it. I mean, I know they've just released a new patch where they've rebalanced certain things and tried to inject more fun back into the game, but is it too little too late? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And with the Helldivers 2 thing, I've never really understood why in a PvE game they try to balance the weapons to make them less powerful. Surely the whole idea of a game like that is to have fun, you know, with your friends, going after these NPC characters and just having a good time blowing them to hell. Why would you want to, you know, make the experience less fun for people? It just confuses me, to be completely honest. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video there. If you guys want to, you know, have your comments, have your say down in the comment section below, maybe suggest to me what you might like me to talk about next, or just shitpost down there, you're more than welcome to. Anyway, my Grimlings, until next time, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.